This is one of the most important videos I'm ever going to make. So if you are viewing this, remember that we are born into this earth in pre-programmed societies and cultures that teach us who to love, who to hate, who to respect, who to disrespect, who to oppress, who to free from oppression. You know, we're born into this world, we're getting preconceived notions and ideas about people around us. The scripture calls them neighbors. Mm. So, my question to you is, what is the difference between common people in the United States and in all these other different countries around the world? No matter where they are, from the four corners of the earth, all these other common people in these other countries. What's the difference between us and them? The answer is there is no difference. And one thing that we all share is the need for Messiah and the atonement of the spotless Lamb without blemish.
Welcome to my watchtower. Come have a view with me.
Watch me talk. I line you in chalk. Tell the truth. Lead the soul and bought. Persecute. I hear my father calling. Send salute to all the soldiers fought.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. And let's get it on. Yeah, I got a different background today. You know, I can see that the spirit of the Most High Yah is pushing me to just jump in front of the camera without preparation. I've been through seasons like this before, and I find it to be amazing because He doesn't use me like this when things are going perfect in my life. When I feel like I got all my ducks in a row for everything together. No, I ain't never been in season. But He always gives me the words to speak. So as the title reads, who are common people? I got another slideshow presentation. Because I put out a video yesterday, and in that video, I know some things were said that probably scare people, anger people, put people on edge, you know, make people not want to interact with the content, or maybe just go pondering, try to figure out what's being said for themselves, find their own interpretation and understanding. But yeah, we're going to get into that. So who are common people? We already established in the beginning of this video, there's no difference between common people here in the United States and common people anywhere else in the world. And what commonality we really all share? I share the most important commonality we share. There's a lot of other, things we have in common. Common people. I made a video about some ants one time. I was sitting down watching all these ants, and they weren't attacking. They were not uh, fire ants. They were not on the warpath trying to bite me up and jump on me. And I saw them as a beautiful representation of common people. Common people are people who are getting up every day, going to work, doing the best they can to provide for themselves and their family. They're not trying to hurt nobody. They're trying to fit into the society they live in, not shake it up too bad. Those are the ones that are well off. Some common people are trying to survive by any means necessary, whether moral or immoral, but that's what survival brings people sometimes. hmm And if you have never been there, you should praise the Most High God. It's a blessing. Because this earth is full of situations and circumstances where people are brought to that place. So let's look at this slideshow I got here. So what we have here is some graven images my wife and I saw back in 2016. I recently got out the military, and I'm recording. And my wife and I were in Chattanooga, Tennessee, downtown. And back in 2011, the Most High began to speak to me and my wife about graven images, and began to speak to us about them. Not, I want to say through them, like he had them talking to us. No, like he began to show us things about the earth, in our society, in our world, through the graven images we were seeing. So in 2016, we saw that it really stood out to us, especially me. But these graven images here were in front of a it's like a Merrill Lynch office, some kind of other financial institution. This is a nice part of downtown. Believe it or not. This is where all the businesses and corporate downtown. Yes. So basically, what we have here, because this really stood out to me. I said, "Man, what is going on? What is this? What does this mean?" And I kept looking at it. And we took pictures of it, and eventually it hit me. Let's get straight to it. Look, see this dog right here? This dog is being looked down upon by this fat man, this bigger man, round belly. He looks like he's eating well, you know. And I don't know if I can scroll up on it, get closer, maybe on my screen, but maybe not y'all's screen. But he's dressed well, like he's at a party or something, like he's well off. But this man is looking down on this little dog. And this little dog looks pitiful. He's looking up at him. But then across the way, I don't know if y'all can see my mouse. Across the way, there's this minotaur demonic figure. And I want to show you. Here he is. This is perfect. See, this figure right here is staring down and looking down on the man that's looking down on the little dog. In these graven images, that little dog represents common people, the control, the ones who are just in society moving about, the ones under the rule of government. That's who the little dog represents. And these right here, this is a political class. This man standing here looking down on this dog, this is a political class, or somewhat of a ruling class over the common people. And this figure right here represents everything that is wrong with this earth. This figure right here represents the rulers of darkness and the spiritual wickedness in high places in multiple dimensions. One thing you need to notice about this character is that he has money bags. This thing has money bags. Not only is he dressed way better than the man looking down on the dog. I mean, he's got a nice plush coat on, nice vest, dressed well. But this person, this entity, this thing is not even all the way human. It's like half goat, ram, and it's got these money bags in his hand. And that is exactly how our earth and our world is set up. By these people, like this man staring down this dog, are put in front of us as representatives. Not saying all politicians are representatives or devil worshippers and hate people, and no, I'm not saying that at all. They have uh, secret societies within them that determine who elevates and who doesn't, who's part of the cool kids club and the power club. Yes, they do. Okay, but these guys right here, the man looking down the dog, they're not pulling the strings. They just who the dogs see. They're just who the common people see. I'm working people. Listen to me. I'm working. But this right here, this is why this figure right here, this demonic figure, this Baphomet figure, this Bel figure, you know, this Moloch figure, whatever we is a representation of the gods of this world. Not the most high God, but the enemies of Yah. And they are the ones that pull the string. They're the ones who control the kings of the earth. See, in Psalms 2:2, it says, the kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against Yahuwah, or the Lord, and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder, and cast away their cords from us. And it says, he sitteth in the heavens and shall laugh, and Yahuwah shall have them in derision. Ridicule. In mockery. That's what the Most High would do to them. Mock them. Mm. So I want to say this as well in the closing of this video. Right now we are living in a time where people, I mean, really out there, really out there, where people are being told and socially engineered and support this people, support that people. I'm with this people. I'm with that people. You know, a huge part of psychological warfare is atrocity bait. When you want to rile people up in terms of armed conflict, you show them images. You keep showing them images and videos and any kind of imagery that communicates traumatic experiences and atrocities upon people. So you can get into emotions. A whole lot of that is going on right now. And it is fueling the polarization I keep talking about, I've been talking about for a long time. I think everybody needs to remember that these things right here, the money bag, really controlling what's going on in the earth, really bringing in the lawless one, their Messiah, the man of sin, the Antichrist. They're behind what's going on with that little dog, those common people. They want to use us. They always have. And they got that little middleman. So be careful when you listen to politicians. Be careful because their job as the middleman figure, because that scripture, Psalms 2:2, it says the kings of the earth. That word king means royal. So somewhere in between this uh, stage man or the front man and these rulers of darkness, the spiritual wickedness in high places, or royal blood and families who are the seed of the serpent, completely wicked, the children of Satan, in all different regions of the earth, speaking all different languages. Yes, these are people who are not always in front of the camera like celebrities. They don't operate like that. So you all remember that to try to detect when you're being socially engineered. Because there's so many when this stuff happens fast like this, you don't have all the details. You might not have the history. You could be missing so many pieces. But that's why they shock you with that atrocity bait, that trauma shock, trauma shock, trauma shock. Get you in a state of flight or fight so they can control you. Isn't just been happening the past 2 weeks. It happened before Black Lives Matter became a thing. It's happened in so many different forms. throughout this society's past and history. So as they beat the war drums, you think about that. I don't have anything else. Love y'all. Shalom.